Hey everybody, this is Theo with I Ain't Everybody's Uncle, and I know you guys haven't seen any videos of mine for a while. That's because we just work and working on the property. You know what I'm saying? The culling of the cow, a bunch of stuff. But I have to put this video out, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm upset with the fact that I'm steaming mad at the fact that I live in California, and uh, I voted for Governor Newsom. And I'm normally not the type that would, talk politics with people that I don't know. But in this case, I'm at the point where, some stuff has to be said. I've never railed against the government and never had any bad or ill feelings towards the government. I've always been a law-abiding citizen. I'm a Democrat, and I'm quite sure that there's a lot of people that might piss off, but I'm a Democrat, and but I'm not a liberal. I'm more, I guess I would say, a moderate. I'm more of a moderate Democrat. There are some things that Republicans, things that they hold dear, that I would say, yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But I'm Democrat wholeheartedly. I voted for Governor Newsom. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make this very short and very sweet. Uh, Governor Newsom, you're making a big mistake passing these gun right legislation and the gun right rules. I have compassion, I have empathy, and I also have sympathy for those who have met with gun violence in their lives or in their families. And I understand that, I can't do anything about that. I can't bring those people back. I can't make that not have happened. But what really gets me is the fact that you're going to take away my right as a citizen who has followed the law all his life, never had anything close to even a speeding ticket, never been pulled over, never had a problem with the police. And you're going to pass a law where now I can't purchase a gun without a 21% tax on that gun or ammo. That's ridiculous. And I have to say this. I get it. Something needs to be done about people and the amount of guns that we have in this country, and those people that use guns in criminal ways. But you also have to understand that there are citizens out here that follow the law. They do everything that they're supposed to do to own and carry a firearm. And now you're going to take that away from us. You're going to take that away from me. I served in the military. You guys didn't, when I went into the military, you didn't say, oh, you're too young to fight for this country. You didn't say, oh no, don't fight for this country. You put an automatic weapon in my hand at the age of 17 years old. And there were no questions about that. I didn't question it. The government didn't question it. The country didn't question it. Now, if I'm allowed to go and die for somebody else's rights, or fire that firearm and fight for somebody else's rights, why aren't mine being respected? You put these laws in place, criminals are not going to follow the law. And if somebody is planning on doing something criminal, they're not going to follow the law. They don't give a damn what you put in place. I see a lot of these private property places, the stores or whatever, they have the stickers on the window, no weapons. Do you think for one moment that if that person or a criminal was going to come in there to do harm or rob the place, that they give a damn about that little sign that's on the window? They don't care, because they don't have to respect it, because they're doing criminal stuff. Governor Newsom, I would invite you to come out to my home. I would invite you to come to my house. I would invite you to come out here and look at the firearms that I have and how I keep my firearms safe, how I make sure that my firearms are not going to fall into the hands of somebody that wants to do something bad with them. I have never known my firearms to go outside of my house and do something that they're not supposed to. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be serious. At the point where, I get it. You know what? There are a lot of people out here that do bad things. But when you get in a car after you leave a bar and you drunk drive and you run over somebody and you kill them, or you run into another car and you kill a bunch of people in a car, we don't take cars away. We don't take people's driver's license away. We don't say, oh, you can't drive in this certain area whether you're drunk or not. It doesn't make a difference. We don't do that. We put laws in place to punish those who do not follow the law. And that's the bottom line. You could put laws in place to curb the criminals from doing criminal things. Pass a law that if you do a mass shooting, we don't wait to sentence you to death. You die. You'd get the same thing that you done to those people. If you break the law, you enforce the law. You don't enforce the laws on people that are doing the right thing, man. Only thing you're doing is you're driving those Democrats that own guns away from the Democratic Party. This is what you're doing. You're not protecting the citizens of California. All I'm saying is that I'm a citizen. I follow the law. I believe in the law. I believe in law and justice. I believe in being a responsible gun owner. I believe in making sure my guns are secure where they don't fall into the hands of somebody that may want to hurt somebody else. But you're not going to stop crime by telling me that I can't have a gun in certain spaces or places. You're not going to stop crime. You're not going to stop the criminals, because the criminals are going to do what they do. That's what criminals do. And if they're not a criminal yet and they're planning on doing something to harm someone else, you're not going to stop that either, because they're going to figure out a way to do it. All I'm saying, man, is that, you want to pass some laws, you want to do some good gun law legislation, that's great. But don't stop me as a law-abiding citizen to be able to protect me and my family when we're out. Don't stop me from protecting the ones that I love if I'm in a restaurant, or if I'm at a park, or if I'm at, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not the one that you should be passing the laws for. You should be passing the laws for the criminals. If you decide you're going to do something to harm someone else with a firearm, there is no law in the land that is going to stop that person from doing that. They're going to find a way. The only thing your law is doing is hurting those who follow the law. And are those the people that you want to address? Are those the people you want to affect? Because there's Democrats out here, and there's African American Democrats out here that own guns. And all we're asking is, don't hurt us. All we're doing, we're following the law. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. Don't hurt me. Now, I understand that there are people out there that have family members or people that they know that have met with gun violence. I understand that, and I'm sympathetic to those people. I get it. But just because an individual gets into a car intoxicated and kills a family, you don't take everybody's license away. You don't take everybody's car away. You don't say, you can no longer drive in California anymore. There are people out there that drink and drive, and they still drink and drive. But you don't take that stuff away from them. All I'm asking you to do is just consider, hey, you know what? I'm not going to give my address out over the internet, but what I will say is that you know my name, you know my email address. It's Theo Clark. You can look me up. You can find out where I love Governor Newsom. You can come to where I live, and I can show you what I have, and I can show you how I protect that, and I can show you how I keep it safe. But one thing that I will say is that I want to ask the question, Governor Newsom, do you have security? Because if you have security, I guarantee you your security is armed. And if they're not, I'd be surprised. So tell me if your security is not armed, because I'd like to hear from you. I'm just a common man. I'm just a simple citizen of the United States of America. I'm a citizen, a veteran, and I know that sometimes you gotta go to the extreme to satisfy those who are knocking on your door. Like they say, the greasy wheel gets oiled. But I'm not here to bash the government. The only thing I want you to do is to be fair, and be fair to those who follow the law. I guarantee you, your security's armed. Come out here, come out in the streets without your security. Come out here without your security. Because that's what you're asking me to do. You're asking me and my family to go someplace without security. You're asking me and my family to go someplace where we're not able to protect ourselves. We're not able to protect the ones we love. Now, I've had guns all my life, since I was 17 years old. And not once, not one time have I ever had to use my gun in a situation of self-defense. But that doesn't mean that I won't ever have to. And when that situation comes where I have to, I want to be able to. Because if my family is in danger, I want to be able to protect them. Just like you protect your family. Just like you protect yourself. Theo Clark, California. Come out to my house anytime you want. Pull up. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a conversation with a common, ordinary, law-abiding veteran person. Because I just want to be fair. I just want it to be fair. And it's not. And you're going to put an 11% tax on ammo and guns? Really? You think that's going to stop crime? You think the criminals are actually walking into a gun store and buying guns? They're not. They're getting guns off of the street. They're not buying the guns you putting a tax on. They're not doing that. And the person that's selling them the gun is not putting an 11% tax on the already 10% tax on the guns and ammo. All you're doing is you're driving people away from the party. Now, I ain't going to say I'm going to turn out to be a Republican. That's not going to happen. But I can tell you one thing, is that if you don't fix this, I won't vote for you again. And I've voted since I was old enough to vote. And it's always been my honor and my pleasure to vote in this country. But if you're doing this, you're taking my rights away. You're taking my rights away. And I just want to say to everybody, I want you guys to be safe. You know I love you guys, and I'm not gonna complain about something that I don't think it's not right. But you can see, if you watch this video, or if somebody you know watches this video, tell them, Governor Newsom, hey, get out of your ivory tower. Come and see how the common folk live. Come and see how the common people live, and I can show you. I can show you that I'm safe, that I want to keep my family safe. I want to keep those I love safe, just like you do. You're not going to go anywhere without your security. And I guarantee your security is armed. Your security not unarmed. But you asking me to do something that you won't do. Now, you can look me up. Like I said, it's easy to look up. You can find out where I live. And, I only thing I want to do is I want to try to make sense of this. I want to make sense of it. So, come and see me. Come talk to us. Tell us this is not right. It's not right. And like I said, I believe in doing the right thing. I believe in high moral character. I believe in doing the right thing. I've always done the right thing. I've always tried to do the right thing. May not always done the right thing, but I try to do the right thing. All I'm asking you, sir, don't do this. Because like I said, all the gun owners that are Democrats that live in California, you're getting ready to lose them. And there's a lot. You're getting ready to lose them. Because you're taking away something from us that we value, that we need. Because you won't live without it. You won't live without it. You want to pass gun legislation? I tell you what, take all the guns from the police officers. Take all the guns from everybody. I can get with that. Because if there are no more guns, then I don't have anything to worry about. But criminals are not going to give up their guns. They're not going to give up their guns. I don't care what kind of law you pass. They're not going to give up their guns. I'm just asking you to be fair for a common man that has worked and done everything he can to follow the law. I appreciate you guys listening to me, and like I said, I don't want people to take this the wrong way. I just want you to understand that I value my rights. I value other people's rights. And I don't think because something horrible happens to somebody that everybody has to suffer for it. Because if you, like I said, if you get drunk and you get in a car and you drive and you kill somebody, you don't take cars off the road. You want to take the drunk drivers off the road. So what we want to do is we want to get the guns out of the hands of the criminals. How you do that, I don't know. All right. Well, I want everybody to have a good day. I'm getting ready to go in here and end my day because I got gasoline all over me and I need to go take a shower. You guys know I love you, and peace be unto you, and love your neighbor, and give everybody the same amount of respect that you would want. I love you guys. This is Theo, and I'm saying be safe from I Ain't Everybody's Uncle. I will be posting this sometime tonight, and hopefully somebody sees it, and on YouTube, somebody sees it. Go to IAin'tEverybody'sUncle.com and go on, and if you have a chance, somebody shoot this over to Governor Newsom. Tell him he can come see me. We can sit down and have a conversation, maybe have a cup of coffee or whatever. But come see me, because it's not fair. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to say peace out. Do the right thing. Love your neighbor. Love your family. Stay strong, and we'll get through this. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye now.